good morning. I'm AJ Hilton. You're watching CBS News Minnesota. Happy Friday. Hope your day's off to a great start. Go ahead and grab that coffee, grab that tea, water, whatever you need. Let's get you up to speed with everything we are following today. Let's start talking weather. You'll notice it if you're about to get out and about today. Rain has already started to move through, but it's starting to get muggy outside. Take a look. They expect to be a cloudy, overcast day, and you can see the mugginess definitely going to be a factor at noon. The temperature expected to be right around 74 degrees in the Twin Cities, but still lots of cloud cover. At 4 p.m., still more cloud cover, 78 degrees. And also, don't forget, we got Friday Night Football tonight. And if you've got plans, go ahead and grab the umbrella, grab that rain jacket, poncho, whatever you need, because we could be experiencing some rumbles of thunder. 71 degrees, expected to be the temperature right around 8 o'clock tonight. And you may want to grab it because rain could be moving back into our forecast. So again, just want to make sure that you are prepared. So I mentioned it is Friday. I love Friday, specifically when it comes to our talker, because we get to ask you, what are your weekend plans? What are you doing this weekend? Are you going out to a pumpkin patch? It's a little too early. You getting some apples? You going to a concert? Let us know. Love to hear what you're doing this weekend. If you're watching on Facebook right now, you can leave your comment and we'll read through some of those comments in just a little bit. Okay, so now let's get to something that is happening tonight. This is actually really sad. A Western Minnesota high school football team will try to use their grief and pain as an inspiration, all to honor a teammate who died in a car crash over the weekend. 18-year-old Tyler Stone, a senior at West Central High School. He was the captain of the football team and the son of one of the coaches, and he died over the weekend. The stadium has been lit every night for players to come and grieve. Tyler was a huge presence in helping West Central end the season last year with the state runner-up finish. His teammates say this week has been very hard. Practice just hasn't been the same, and they felt the void that he left behind. It's also tough for the team's head coach, who is also the school's counselor.
It's hard when you're struggling with it yourself, right? I mean, there's no playbook for grief, and I think that's the big message that we all, staff, students, everyone, team needs to understand is everyone's gonna handle it a little bit differently, and it's gonna show a little bit differently, and you need to respond a little bit differently. But ultimately, it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah, just acknowledging that. Tyler's funeral will also take place on Saturday at the football field, and they're doing it at the football field simply because there's not enough room to fit everyone at the local church. That just shows the impact that he has in that community. When you think about it, it's been a difficult few weeks for a few high school football programs across the state, and we do have updates on 2 other players injured on the football field. Let's start in Brainerd because the team captain, Connor Erickson, you may remember he suffered a brain injury during last Friday's game. His family posted Connor did have a bit of a scare. Doctors found some swelling and ordered more scans. Thankfully, it was not as severe as they thought, so he is stable now and he continues to recover in the hospital. And a freak injury on the field left Bloomington Jefferson freshman Ethan Glenn paralyzed from the shoulders down earlier this month. Since then, doctors have removed his ventilator, and the good news is he's able to speak again. His parents said that he's also getting outside for fresh air and doing daily physical therapy. They say he has a long road to recovery, but he does plan to start more rehab in the very near future. Another story we're following is a Texas board has denied George Floyd a posthumous pardon for a 2004 drug arrest in Houston. The arrest was made by a now indicted ex-Houston police officer whose case history is under scrutiny following a deadly drug raid. The Texas Board of Pardons did not say why it denied the request. It had initially recommended a pardon in October of 2021, but later backpedaled, saying it had identified procedural errors in how pardons were issued that year. Floyd's family can reapply for a pardon in 2 years. We know lines are growing even longer in London to see Queen Elizabeth's coffin. In fact, the government has temporarily stopped letting people join the line as the wait for those at the back hit 14 hours. Later today, the line will come to a standstill as King Charles and his 3 siblings hold a brief silent vigil at the coffin. We're also learning more about Queen Elizabeth's funeral, which is scheduled for Monday. Take a look at this. Overnight, hundreds of soldiers and bagpipers, they lined the streets. They paraded through London to rehearse for the event. It'll be the United Kingdom's first state funeral since Minister Winston Churchill died in 1965. Security is ramping up all around London. Police teams and anti-terror squads are preparing, I should say, for the biggest security challenge the country has ever seen. 2,000 people are attending. That includes U.S. President Joe Biden. A lot of people in the sports world are still talking about this. 20-time Grand Slam champion Roger Federer, he's putting up the racket. In a social media post, Federer announced his retirement from competitive tennis. He's 41 years old. He says he's realizing his body has limits after playing more than 1,500 matches over 24 years. He says he will continue to play, but just not on the tour. Next week's Laver Cup in London will be his last ATP event. I mean, you think about it. Serena, and now Roger Federer retiring from the world of tennis. Hey, you see these? What do you think about these new Timberwolves, the newest uniforms? Check them out. They represent a Wolfpack's nighttime journey under the eye of vibrancy of the Northern Lights. That's according to the Minnesota Timberwolves. So whatever the backstory is, we know people online are talking about them. They are liking them. What do you think? The team will debut those new jerseys on Friday, October 21st. Speaking of jerseys, here's a jersey that just set a new record. Michael Jordan's Last Dance jersey just sold for more than $10 million. That is more than double the initial estimates. By the way, Jordan wore that Chicago Bulls jersey in Game 1 of the 1998 NBA Finals when they took on the Utah Jazz. A South Haven woman has become really an internet sensation for her die-hard Vikings fandom. Watch this.
Oh my God, it's him! I knew this was going to happen today. I could have bet $1 million. Son of a we're back. The Vikings are back. Ah, beautiful. God, you gotta love it.
How great is that? People online love Jackie Thompson. She's racked up more than 2 million views on TikTok just this week. It's just a snippet of the passion and enthusiasm that Jackie has for the team. She's been a fan for decades, so she knows the heartache of being a Vikings fan. And if she's being honest, well, she says she's a little confused by her internet fame.
People come into work and they recognize me. They want to take a selfie with me. And I'm like, why? I'm a nobody. I just, sit in my kitchen and drink beer and watch football.
A lot of us can relate to that, right? By the way, the player she's getting so excited about, this guy right here, no surprise, superstar wideout Justin Jefferson. He has yet to comment on one of her videos, but she says a few other players have made some comments supporting the Vikings. Well, to make up for a teaching shortage right here in Minnesota, a school is bringing in educators from halfway around the world. This year, Wilmer Public Schools has teachers from the Philippines and Nicaragua. They're helping kindergartners along with 3rd and 4th graders learn math, reading, social studies, and science. The women are here on J-1 visas, and as part of this program, they can teach in the U.S. for up to 5 years. They'll then bring that knowledge to schools back home.
We know that we need this so that when we go back to our country, we can help other teachers too.
The teachers say they are learning as much from the students as the students are learning from them. Some of them are hoping to bring their children to Wilmer by next school year. Xcel Energy plans to build the state's largest solar project in Becker. The company is transitioning away from coal at that site. It says the project has gotten final approvals and will nearly triple the amount of solar in the upper Midwest system by 2028. After being open nearly 5 decades, the Raptor Center in St. Paul has reached a major milestone. This red-tailed hawk is now the 30,000th patient. She hurt her wings getting caught in some netting, but the good news is she will recover. The University of Minnesota's Raptor Center averages more than 1,000 admissions every year. Saving a bird's life, it is oftentimes sensitive, so if you see one that's hurt, do not hesitate to give them a call.
We always say time is trauma. So it's a really good thing that, for example, the people who found that 30,000th patient in their net didn't just wait for an hour or two to see if the bird would remove itself. They called right away, which made a big difference in the recovery.
In their 48 years of operation, the Raptor Center became integral in helping to get the bald eagle off the endangered species list. So it still feels like summer outside, right? But now is the prime time to take a bite out of fall.
We've picked already 12,000 pounds of apples, and that's only half our orchard. We still have another half to pick.
A great growing season means a healthy harvest this year at Sunnybrook Apple Orchard in Grant, Minnesota. You think about last year, hail and windstorm damaged their trees. Owner Jeff Anderson says they picked the Zestar and Sweet Tango apples so far this year. Next, going to be a fan favorite, the Honeycrisp apple. Apples aren't the only sign of fall in the trees either, because leaves are starting to turn in parts of Minnesota. The DNR's map shows fall colors already popping up in the areas shaded in yellow, so look to the northern Minnesota, specifically in the northwest, also some parts in the midstate and in southern central Minnesota. All right, let's get back to today's talker. What are you doing this weekend? What are you excited about this weekend? Let's see what you are saying. We have any comments? Todd says going to see the movie Clerks 3 tonight, then maybe doing some yard work tomorrow if I can get myself to do it. Todd, I hear you. It's a good weekend to sit on the couch. Pam says no plans this weekend. Help my daughter pick out her wedding dress this week, though. Pam, congratulations. What an honor to help you pick out your daughter's wedding dress. That should be great. Hey, that is your morning update from CBS News Minnesota. We are your only local streaming news source. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here same time on Monday. Have a great weekend, everyone.